In one of my previous shorts, I showed you guys these crochet sleeves that I made when I was 13 and I just found them. I wanted to repurpose them, so I started taking one of them apart by cutting down the seam where I sewed it together and taking off the cuff. This corner was a little weird, but we'll deal with it later. I knew I wanted to make a top, and that started with putting a border on it. I couldn't decide between pink or purple, but I ended up choosing pink. I'm glad I did because it gave it like a really cute and coquette look to it. And here's the finished border. I'm going to add a little bit of ruching down the middle to give it some like flair and make it less boring. That's when it finally started to come together and look more like a top. It was giving me mermaid vibes right here. It clearly wasn't long enough to wrap all the way around my body, so I started to chain a string to wrap through the back and eventually tie up into corset style. At this point, I honestly wasn't super sure what I was doing, but I had a vision in my head and was attempting to execute it. Once it was fully threaded through the back, I was actually surprised because it looked pretty decent. I also put on pink shorts to match the pink border. Here's the back. I made the chain a little too long, so I'll have to shorten it, but that's not too hard. I thought the front here looked a little empty, so I added a pink bow, but ended up removing it because I liked it better without. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, and I'm glad that I was able to reuse the yarn and not waste it. Here are some final pictures that my mom took for me. Let me know what you think.